Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Books That Change You. If you're new here, this channel is all about books that change the way you think, help you grow, and move you closer to success in life. In today's video, I'm sharing a powerful and practical summary of the book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, a book that reveals how power really works in the real world. Remember, these laws are not about becoming cold or heartless. They are about understanding human behavior so you can move through life wisely and protect yourself from manipulation. It is teaching you how the world already works. Power games happen at work, in families, in friendships, in relationships, and in society. If you don't understand them, you become the victim. So let's go law by law, slowly. Law 1. Never outshine the master. This law teaches a very important reality of power. People who are above you, your boss, your senior, your teacher, or anyone in authority, want to feel important. They want to feel respected, needed, and superior. If you openly show that you are smarter than them, more talented than them, more capable than them, you may think you are impressing them, but in reality, you are threatening their ego. And when ego feels threatened, power becomes dangerous. Many people fail, not because they are bad at their work, but because they made their superior feel insecure. The real lesson: make your master feel comfortable. Let them shine. Praise their guidance. Hide your brilliance when needed. Power grows quietly. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. This law surprises many people. We are taught to trust friends blindly, but Robert Greene explains that friends often mix emotions with power. Friends may feel jealous of your growth, expect favors, feel entitled to your success. When expectations are not met, friendships can turn into silent resentment. On the other hand, former enemies are more cautious work, harder to prove loyalty, do not take you for granted. The real lesson: do not mix emotions with important decisions. Trust should be earned, not assumed, even with friends. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. When people know your plans too early, they can interfere, sabotage, discourage you, compete with you. The more people know, the more vulnerable your goals become. People don't always want to harm you, but their opinions, jealousy, or fear can still stop your progress. The real lesson: move in silence. Share your plans only when results are ready. Silence protects power. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Words are powerful, but too many words weaken you. When you talk too much, you reveal insecurities, you explain yourself unnecessarily, you lose mystery. Quiet people are often perceived as confident and powerful because they don't feel the need to justify themselves. The real lesson: speak with intention. Let silence work for you. The less you say, the more weight your words carry. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation speaks before you do. People decide how much to respect you, how much to trust you, how seriously to take you based on your reputation. Once damaged, reputation is very hard to rebuild. Rumors, disrespect, or false stories should never be ignored, because silence can look like acceptance. The real lesson: protect your name, correct lies early, build an image of reliability and self-respect. Reputation is invisible power. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. People cannot value what they don't notice. In the world of power, visibility creates opportunity, attention creates influence. This does not mean being loud or dramatic. It means being seen for the right reasons. Even controversy can create power if handled wisely. The real lesson: don't hide your presence. Be visible, memorable, and relevant. Obscurity is dangerous. Law 7. Get others to do the work, but always take the credit. This law is about efficiency, not laziness. Powerful people delegate tasks, guide others, use teamwork. They focus on vision and direction, not exhaustion. Taking credit doesn't mean stealing. It means positioning yourself as the leader. The real lesson: lead smartly. Save your energy for decisions, not just labor. Power comes from direction. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Whoever chases loses control. When you rush, beg, or over-explain, you give power away. But when others come to you, you control the pace, you control the terms, you hold leverage. The real lesson: create value so people seek you. Never chase attention or approval. Power attracts, it doesn't beg. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through arguments. Arguments create enemies. They rarely change minds. Even if you win an argument, you lose respect. But results silence critics. The real lesson: let your success answer questions. Let your growth prove your point. Action is louder than words. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Emotions are contagious. Constantly unhappy people drain your energy, pull you into negativity, block growth. Even if they are kind, their mindset can slowly affect you. The real lesson: choose your environment wisely, protect your mental space. Not everyone deserves access to your life. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Independence creates freedom, but being needed creates power. When people rely on you, they protect you, they value you, they hesitate to harm you. This comes from skills, knowledge, or emotional intelligence. The real lesson: become useful, not replaceable. Power comes from necessity. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity. Complete honesty can be dangerous, but strategic honesty builds trust. A single honest gesture can disarm suspicion and make people lower their guard. The real lesson: use truth wisely. Honesty, when chosen carefully, becomes a weapon of trust. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to self-interest. People help you when they see benefit for themselves. Appealing to kindness or gratitude is unreliable. The real lesson: show people how helping you helps them. Self-interest is more powerful than emotion. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Listening gives you information. Information gives you power. When you talk less and listen more, people reveal fears, desires, weaknesses. The real lesson: observe quietly. Learn before you act. Knowledge is leverage. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. This law is not about violence, it's about closure. If you leave conflicts half-resolved, resentment grows, revenge follows, problems return. The real lesson: if you must confront, do it fully and cleanly. Don't leave emotional loose ends. Incomplete victories create future enemies. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. When something is always available, it loses value. This applies to people, attention, help, even love. If you are always present, always saying yes, always available, people slowly stop appreciating you. Absence creates curiosity, respect, demand. The real lesson: step back sometimes. Let people feel your absence. Distance often increases value more than effort. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictable people are easy to control. When others know exactly how you'll react, what you'll say, what you'll do, they stop respecting your power. Unpredictability keeps people alert and cautious. The real lesson: don't reveal everything about yourself. Keep people guessing. Mystery creates control. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. When you isolate yourself, you lose information, you lose perspective, you lose allies. Power depends on awareness, and awareness comes from people. Isolation may feel safe, but it actually makes you vulnerable. The real lesson: stay connected. Observe people and situations closely. Loneliness weakens power. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Not everyone reacts the same way to pressure, criticism, or jokes. Some people forgive easily, others never forget. Some smile but hold grudges for years. One wrong move with the wrong person can destroy everything you've built. The real lesson: understand personalities before acting. Never assume everyone thinks like you. Awareness prevents disaster. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Total commitment reduces freedom. When you commit too strongly, people take you for granted. You lose bargaining power. You limit your options. Power comes from independence, not attachment. The real lesson: keep flexibility. Don't give full loyalty too early. Freedom is leverage. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. seem dumber than your mark. If people think you're smarter than them, they feel threatened. But if they underestimate you, they relax, they reveal more, they make mistakes. The real lesson: never show full intelligence immediately. Let people believe they have the upper hand. Underestimation is a hidden advantage. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Sometimes fighting back immediately makes things worse. Temporary surrender can save energy, buy time, confuse opponents. This is not weakness, it's strategy. The real lesson: choose patience over ego. Retreat today to win tomorrow. Time can flip power. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Scattered energy brings weak results. When you focus on too many things, nothing grows fully, power gets diluted. Strong power comes from focused effort. The real lesson: choose one direction and commit deeply. Focus multiplies strength. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. A courtier is someone who understands social rules, power dynamics, timing, and diplomacy. They know when to speak, flatter, stay silent, or step back. The real lesson: emotional intelligence is as important as talent. Knowing people matters more than impressing them. Social skill is power. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Never allow one role, one mistake, or one identity to define you. Powerful people reinvent themselves when situations change, when growth demands it. Staying stuck is dangerous. The real lesson: you are allowed to change. Reinvention is survival. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. If mistakes, blame, or negativity reach you, your power weakens. Smart people: let others take responsibility. Protect their image. Stay above conflict. The real lesson: guard your reputation carefully. Distance yourself from dirty work. Clean image equals lasting power. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. Create a cult-like following people want. Purpose, belonging, meaning. When you give people belief, they follow emotionally, not logically. This is why leaders, influencers, and movements gain power. The real lesson: people don't follow facts, they follow feelings. Meaning creates loyalty. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation invites resistance. Bold action scares opposition, creates authority, inspires confidence. Even if you're unsure inside, boldness makes others believe. The real lesson: act decisively. Confidence moves power faster than perfection. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Many people start strong but fail because they don't think ahead. They ignore consequences, reactions, long-term impact. Powerful people plan beyond the first success. The real lesson: think long-term, anticipate obstacles before they arrive. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. When people see too much struggle, admiration reduces, envy increases. Effortless success appears powerful and confident. The real lesson: don't advertise your struggle. Let success look calm and natural. Ease creates authority. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. When people believe they have freedom of choice, they feel powerful. But if you control the options, you control the outcome. Instead of forcing people, give them choices, all of which benefit you. The real lesson: power works best when people think they are choosing freely. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is often disappointing. People prefer hope over truth, dreams over facts, comfort over honesty. Those who sell dreams gain influence. The real lesson: appeal to emotions, not just logic. Hope attracts power. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness: ego, fear, insecurity, desire. Once you understand what motivates someone, you understand how to influence them. The real lesson: psychology is power. Know people deeply. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. People mirror how you treat yourself. If you respect yourself, others follow. If you doubt yourself, others sense it. The real lesson: carry yourself with dignity. Confidence commands respect. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Even the best plan fails at the wrong time. Powerful people know when to act, when to wait, when to stay silent. The real lesson: patience is intelligence. Timing decides success. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. When you show desire or frustration, you give power away. Ignoring removes importance. The real lesson: your attention is energy. Withdraw it wisely. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. People remember visuals more than words. Drama, symbolism, and imagery move emotions faster than logic. The real lesson: emotion persuades where explanation fails. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Standing out too early invites attack. Blend in until you are strong enough to rise. The real lesson: adapt outwardly, think independently inside. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. When people are emotional, they lose control. If you stay calm while others react, you gain advantage. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing valuable is truly free. Free offers create hidden obligations. The real lesson: independence protects power. Avoid hidden debts. The real lesson: master your emotions. Let others expose themselves. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Living in someone else's shadow invites comparison. Comparison kills originality. The real lesson: create your own identity and path. Law 42. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. Groups depend on leadership. When leadership is removed, confusion follows. The real lesson: influence matters more than numbers. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Force creates resistance. When people feel understood, they cooperate willingly. The real lesson: emotional connection creates lasting loyalty. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Reflect people's behavior back to them. It confuses manipulators and exposes intentions. The real lesson: mirroring reveals truth without confrontation. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Sudden change creates fear. Gradual change feels safe and acceptable. The real lesson: move slowly. Comfort keeps power stable. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection invites envy. Showing controlled flaws makes you human and relatable. The real lesson: humility protects success. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. Overreaching turns success into failure. Knowing when to stop is wisdom. The real lesson: discipline sustains power. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Rigid people break under pressure. Flexible people survive. Adapt to change instead of resisting it. The real lesson: true power is adaptability. As we come to the end of this summary, remember this: the 48 Laws of Power is not a book that tells you what kind of person to become. It is a book that teaches you how the world truly works. You don't need to use every law, and you don't need to manipulate anyone, but understanding these laws gives you awareness, clarity, and protection. It helps you recognize power games when they are being played around you, so you can respond wisely instead of emotionally. Power, in its truest form, is not about controlling others. It is about controlling yourself, understanding human nature, and moving through life with intention rather than ignorance. When you see power clearly, you stop fearing it, and you stop being controlled by it. If you found this summary helpful, please take a moment to like this video. It really helps support the channel. And if you enjoy books that change the way you think, grow, and see the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. I'll be sharing many more powerful book summaries and ideas that can help you move through life with more clarity and awareness. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.